We got an appointment up in Indiana. It's a school, they've kind of, the IT director is an old friend of my owner's. They've been understaffed this year, so really looking for some help. About 2,100 users, and kind of want to handle have us handle maybe server hosting, maybe a little bit of cybersecurity, and we're gonna meet with them next week and see where it goes.
So I got one this morning. I got an email over the weekend from one of my leads who was asking about some specific things like QuickBooks and looking for, I guess, a small project. He has a break fix guy. It's rather small. They've got about 5 users, no servers on site. So, I mean, it's not a whole lot of money, but it's an oil company. So I know that they probably have money. I just wanted to make sure that I was able to connect them with Brent at CompuTite. That way they can at least talk about it. He's one of the part owners, so set that up for a phone call for tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
So I got one with a nonprofit. I was the CEO of a nonprofit, and she started asking me a lot of questions about, similar organizations that we work with in the area, and just, kind of opened her up with a lot of interest and just kind of wanting to know similarities, that we've provided, kind of touched on our special pricing for nonprofits, and it just made sense to talk to my director to learn a little bit more about us. Being a nonprofit and having 40 users, that could have really stood out to us. That's one that we really like. They have about 10 that work at the shelter, and then 10 that are off-site, and then pretty much everyone else is spread out. So we're looking forward to giving, our best pitch when it comes to working with nonprofits, and just, with that special pricing, just because they don't have as much money as, for-profit companies do, whether it be grants or donations. So we go a long way to be able to help, any organization. So that stood out to her, and we're looking forward to giving her our best pitch.
I just got one for my client up in Colorado. It's a smaller, nonprofit organization who has just lost their IT guy, who was running their websites and managing their IT, and now they need someone else. So it's a perfect fit. They'd already got a quote from somebody else, but I just don't think they really liked the company or liked the relationship that would have been there. So talked to them for a little bit. She was really excited about it. It actually she called me back from last Friday on a voicemail and said, "Hey, we're currently looking for somebody. We need somebody, and you guys are local, so we'd like to check you out." So I think it's a pretty good fit.
That was it was back-to-back appointments for a client out in Virginia, and it was just really catching the right person when they were available. High contact rate, and we're just going to both law firms and just going to give them, kind of show them what we do and see how we can help them out. Because we've had plenty of years of experience, and I think one of them, one law firm had 8 locations all over the area and 300 users or something like that, and then the other one was 30 users for a law firm, and just kind of lined it out what their company's doing for them. It's we would like the same thing from you guys, so they'll talk it over in a couple weeks, and then probably do an in-person if that one goes well. But just heck of a Monday. So.
Yeah, talked to a president of a construction company out in Nashville. They're looking for some firewall installation, maybe a little bit of cybersecurity. We're going to meet with them later this month, see what we can do for them, and, hopefully get some going.